come for New Year's, or come for my birthday, January 15th, or come for something. Come on down. Got all kinds of people here for Thanksgiving dinner, had a real feast. I'll take that one right there. By the way, my wife Sandra is sick, apparently the flu or something, and I think I got it, so I want to make a short one tonight. But boy, we had a blast yesterday with all the food, or 2 days ago, Christmas. Man, they can cook, them ladies. Okay, let's see, right here. Still looking for a cook, by the way, if you want one. We have one fellow wants to come, but it can't come till summer. So, okay, I went back and watched some of my old debates that I did years ago. This one was 2002, 22 years ago. Brother, I've been doing this a long time, haven't I? 380 debates. So I read some of the comments on this one. Dr. Richard Weisenberg. Here's some of the comments. If you have questions or comments, call in. We'll put you on first, okay? This is open mic. We believe evolution is the dumbest and most dangerous religion in the history of the world. Prove me wrong. Nothing but a religion. There's no science to back it up. Okay. Dr. Wiseman said creationists ignore any real facts. I've been waiting for 2 hours for Wiseman to present a single verified fact that is testable, repeatable, and observable. Kent has been presenting facts from various scientists throughout his whole debate. Let's see. I really got convinced by this creation theory. I remember 2 years ago when I saw an anti-evolution video. Man, that was a horrible explanation. But now, since I got to watch these debates, I really am convinced of the creation worldview. Oh, good. Praise God. Anyone who can't see past Kent's flawed logic, I feel sorry for. Well, Nicholas, there's no meat on those bones, okay? Flawed logic. Show me one. Pick the best one, okay? Weisenberg had no valid points in rebuttal simply because there is no denying the truth in the Word of God. Fossils prove those animals didn't evolve from other animals. No fossil proves anything other than something died. They also testify to a cataclysmic flood, I agree, because there used to be a seabed. After the flood, the hills rose and the valleys fell. That's what it says in Psalm 104. During the flood, the mountains arose, the valleys sank down, the crust of the earth was broken up like an eggshell, and the pieces are flexing around till they settle into place. Also, the plates may have been, what happened here? Moving quickly at that time. You guys doing something over there?
No, you're good, Doc.
I am? Okay, it disappeared on me. Okay. Pushing it higher. The flood rapidly buried and preserved many plants and animals. This is why we have so many examples. Creatures don't normally fossilize. Good point. Arthur Keith, who wrote the foreword to Darwin's book, said, evolution is unproved and unprovable. We believe it because the only alternative is special creation, and that's unthinkable. Arthur Keith said, under no stretch of the imagination can war be regarded as an ethical process. Yet, war, force, terror, and propaganda were the evolutionary means employed to weld the German people into a tribal whole. Boy, that's the truth. The German people fell for that propaganda of evolution, that they are the superior race, and that's what caused World War II. Get my video number 5 of my series for more on that. That's the one they sent me to prison for. Why is it going black there, guys?
Check your cable, make sure you're fully plugged in.
Yeah? Yep. Okay. Dr. Watson said evolution is accepted not because it can be proved, but because the only alternative, special creation, is unacceptable. At least he's honest. Romans chapter 5. The wrath of God is revealed from heaven against all ungodliness and unrighteousness of men who hold the truth in unrighteousness, because that which may be known of God is manifest in them. We cannot know everything about God, but what we can know, it's obvious. There's a God. For God hath showed it unto them. For the invisible things of him from the creation of the world are clearly seen, being understood by the things that are made, even his eternal power and Godhead, so they are without excuse. Because when they knew God, they glorified him not as God, neither were thankful, became vain in their imaginations, and their foolish heart was darkened. Professing themselves to be wise, they became fools. This is talking about you evolutionists, okay? Read that, Romans 1. And changed the glory of the uncorruptible God into an image made like to a corruptible man, to birds, four-footed beasts, and creeping things. Wherefore, God also gave them up. Isn't that sad? God gave up. Okay, we'll do what you want to do. Then we see it in verse 26. For this cause God gave them up unto vile affections. Even their women did change the natural use into that which is against nature. Likewise the men, leaving their natural use of the woman, burned in their lust one toward another, men with men working that which is unseemly, and receiving in themselves that recompense of their error which was meet. And even as they did not like to retain God in their knowledge, God gave them over to a reprobate mind. He gave him up, he gave him up, he gave him over. All in Romans chapter 1. You guys don't want to believe in God? Okay, we'll see you Judgment Day. Let's see. Being filled with unrighteousness, fornication, wickedness, covetousness, maliciousness, full of envy, murder, debate, deceit, malignity, whisperers, backbiters, haters of God, despiteful, proud, boasters, inventors of evil things, disobedient to parents, who knowing the judgment of God that they which do commit such things are worthy of death, not only do the same, but have pleasure in them that do them. They get excited when they see somebody else acting wickedly or dressing up in a rainbow-colored dress and they're a man. Okay, let's see, comments. When I was an atheist and was new to being a Christian, I stumbled on Kent's seminar. I had to admit evolution has zero evidence. And I was after truth. I found that in the Bible. That's exactly why they sent Kent Hovind to jail. That's true. Okay. Also a tax protester. That is not true. I've never protested any taxes. If you owe a tax, you should pay it. I did not go to jail for tax protest. Go to our Genesis Baptist Church playlist, and one of the options is rumors. Joseph, aren't there like 4 or 5 options in that under rumors? One of them is why I went to jail. Yeah, did not tax protest. Let's see. Thanks, I needed a good laugh today. Why does Hovind think everything he doesn't understand is a lie? What? I understand completely. Evolution is stupid. I understand it real well, better than you. Do it. Call Aussie, and let's have a debate. 855 Big Dino. What's your extension over there, Neil? 4. Okay, to schedule a debate, call Neil. I'll book him. Okay, sure. Get ready to shut them off if they curse or swear. All right, who we got here?
Hey, Brother Kent, my name's Roman.
R on their name.
No, don't worry, I won't, because
I got to have my headphones, don't I? No, I can't hear him.
hello?
Can't hear a thing.
This is Roman speaking. Can anybody hear me?
Looks like he's talking, but I can't hear a thing. Just one moment here, R. Oh, there he is. Okay, even got video. Still can't hear anything, but.
Can this operator guys hear me?
Do what now?
Tell him to check his settings and refresh.
Check your settings and refresh.
Okay.
See, according to evolution, complicated things happen automatically. You can't get a video to play without something going wrong. Did you refresh? He didn't refresh. He did? Well, bring him in. Try that.
Hello?
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 Nope, not getting anything.
Still
Nope,
nothing.
here. What?
Man, that sucks.
Maybe it's his phone?
Yeah, my phone didn't work, but Neil's did.
Some phones don't work? Sorry, I don't know what to do. Send a text message, R, and we'll work on that. Okay, a couple more comments here. Someone please explain to Kent what propaganda means. Oh, these posters they put in our textbooks are pure propaganda posters. They have all life forms going back to a common ancestor. This is not science, this is propaganda poster. Yes, boys and girls, you are related to a sunflower and a mosquito. This is not science. This is nothing but a propaganda poster. I know full well what they're trying to do. Trying to teach their kids they're just an animal, so they act like animals. All right, any more? I got my comments up here.
Now wait on him to come back up.
Wait now to come back up. Well, good. I'm not feeling well anyway. I'll go to bed early tonight, man. Okay. Here's a UTOL. I don't think he doesn't understand it. It's just it requires a lot of faith to believe in evolution. That's why he considers it a religion. That is true. It does not take any belief to understand evolution. And calling it a lie because you don't understand it is childish and pathetic. Well, I'll see it here again. Evolution is nothing but a propaganda. It's a religion. You have to believe in it. We don't ever see any of it happening. Nobody ever sees a cow produce a non-cow. You can believe it if you want, but it's not science, okay? Let's see. Oh, see, let's see. Y-U-H-L-O. How do you pronounce that? Okay. Oh, but it does, because no one was there millions of years ago. You have to believe people aren't lying to you. Everything requires faith at some point. Good point, okay? Ken Hovind destroyed that professor. I think I agree, okay? There are no limits to ignorance, proven over and over again. Professor, I don't know what version of shoe tie I use to tie my shoelaces. I couldn't tell you. I know there are many. That would be for the scholars to tell me. Did he say that in the debate? I think he might have. That was 22 years ago. I don't remember that one. Weissenberg lost the debate in his opening remarks when he said he wasn't there to defend evolution because hardworking, smart scientists all over the world have already proven it was true. What a joke. I agree. Nothing but a joke. Okay, any more comments there? This one, we had bad audio last night. We had a problem with it. So this, I don't know how much of it came in. This is Behind the Bastards, is some show, okay? They did one on me. Fake dinosaur scholar and accidental child killer. I've never accidentally killed anybody. Have I? You're lying or stupid. Maybe both, okay? All right, questions, comments, go ahead, brother. Any more there coming up?
This one guy's asking about, have you heard any updates from those gentlemen that went to the Congo?
Updates on what?
The gentleman that went to the Congo looking for...
Oh, yeah, he said there's a huge section of the Congo swamp that is blocked off. You can't go there at all. Probably the size of Alabama. And probably the excuse is, well, when people go in there, we have to rescue them, send in helicopters. It costs a lot of money or something. I don't know. But there's a lot of it that's off limits. But there are many people who have gone to the Congo, Africa, Likawala swamp, and said there are dinosaurs like this one still alive in that swamp, which fits the creation model perfectly fine. God made everything 6,000 years ago. The world's not millions of years old. Now, the ones alive today aren't as big as they used to be because people aren't living to be 900 either. So it's just a different world now compared to pre-flood. Watch my video number 2 for more on that. Okay?
If man is appointed to die once, will Christians die in the rapture?
Will they die in the rapture? That's an interesting question. Well, you got to define what death is, I guess, leaving your body. That's a good question. I have to think about that. Don't have an answer right away. Okay, any more?
Can any fossils be dated?
Can any fossil be dated? If you see it form, probably. If there's other ways to date it, like you find a fossil in a log cabin with Abe Lincoln's signature on it, you would know it's about the 1850s or 60s. But no, I would say otherwise. Yep.
Last one. Do you know how many atheists you have converted?
How many atheists I've converted? Not too many. I convert a lot of their crowd, their listening audience, but not too many of them. They're pretty hard-headed. I'm willing to convert any of them. All right. Thank you so much for joining us, folks. We'll come back Sunday with Psalm chapter 52. Join us. If you want to come down and help us build, we're Noah's Ark. You carpenters, come on down. If you like to paint, we got a whole lot of painting to do on that ark. The outside, the inside, a lot of stuff to do. And it's going to be cool.